Hello everyone, I'm Stewart Heath, CEO and founder of Harvard Grace Capital. And we're starting a new series called My 10 Rules for Investing in Real Estate. And I hope that you'll enjoy this. We're investors in commercial real estate. We make money every month and send funds back to our investors. And most of our deals aren't very sexy, but we consistently make money every month, every quarter, and for the most part, I think our investors are very happy. So how do we do this? Here are our rules. These rules have, for the most part, been tested, tried and true, school of hard knocks, sometimes learning what not to do. Rule number 1, you make your money on the buy, not the sell. What in the world does that mean? Obviously, when you sell something, that's when you get the money for the asset. So it's hard to, it's on the surface, it's hard to say, well, that's not when I made my money. Actually, if you don't buy something right, you will never make as much money as you would have if you bought it right. For example, if I buy a piece of property for $1 million and the true value of it is $800,000, but I paid $900,000 for it, and then I sell it for its appropriate market value 5 years down the road at $1.5 million, I'm never making up that $100,000 that I overpaid to begin with. You will never, ever, 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 ever make up overpaying for an asset. Sometimes it's hard. You get your emotions involved when you're trying to buy something and you think it's just such a great asset. You have to have it at any cost. That's the worst kind of attitude that you can ever have. You make your money on the buy. You do your due diligence. You calculate what you think the value is from a financial standpoint. And unless you need that piece of property strategically for some other, for something that has nothing to do with that asset, maybe you're doing a development around it and you need this piece of property. But if you're just buying it for a financial return as an investor, you can never afford to overpay. So the rule could just as easily say, don't overpay for the property. But you truly do make your money on the buy. And part of that, you take that further is, you got to do your due diligence. You got to know what you're buying. You have to do your inspection and your evaluation on the roof and all the systems, the HVAC, electrical and plumbing. You really do your due diligence on the leases and make sure that your biggest tenant doesn't have a 6-month out clause or something like that, because what you're buying essentially is the leases. And so every tenant that's got a 6-month out clause that lease is essentially worthless. I had that situation once. Anyway, cannot emphasize more, you make your money on the buy. Please come back for rule number 2. I hope this is helpful to you. Thanks for watching.